don't use it, then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grin.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last three starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep in the contest last night. And the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 3 for 8. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2.
2 down with a runner at first. The right-handed hitting Nicolas Castellanos will bat next. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1 delivery.
That's a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. It's the Cubs 0. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour. Kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now to the pitch. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Here's the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there, 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul Goldsmith.
Ready now is Paul Goldschmidt, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Redbirds are turned away in the first. We're on to the second from St. Louis. Scoreless on the show. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Rafael Devers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He swings and lines it to left. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gallo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 1-2. That misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
That is 7. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Swing and a high pop-up. Goldsmith over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Now the first pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. He's set. The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Guriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Guriel.
First pitch on its way. Ryu, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
One ball, one strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2 strikes.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Got him.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Seeger.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air out to left. Gallo is right there, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. 9, 1, and 2 due up. First pitch on the way. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hard hit ball to second. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Now here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
3 ball, no strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger. Now here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Okay.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Nicolas Castellanos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The set and the 2-0. There's the strike. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1. And he popped him up. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-2. This is the left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is pulled into right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's 3-0 Chicago. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edmond. Runner in scoring position with Seeger. Now here's the first offering, and he'll take a look at ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Molina stands at second with 2 gone. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Molina is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Now that's first baseman, Goldsmith.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
0-2 once more.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Whitley standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Guriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into the pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Hyunjin Ryu. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 and the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Lourdes Guriel. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So next to bat will be Hunter Renfroe. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Arenado, the runner at second with one away. And that misses 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in once again is Harrison Bader. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Into the box, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the call.
50, Adam.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte.
Picking off the second base, Ketel Marte.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. drive, base hit to right.
Now batting, the center fielder, Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Towards short, and a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Wainwright comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So in now for Chicago, Nicolas Castellanos. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Marte, the runner at third. Hernandez on second. Seeger at first with no outs. Fly ball out toward left center field. In there, the base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1. Have a night, huh, guys?
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Here now is Rafael Devers as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. One and one.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Softly on the line to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now back, left field.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. Guerrero makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there, not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Angel Rondon is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Here's Joey Gallo now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Set. Here it comes. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
First pitch of the AB now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Guerrero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in next, Willson Contreras. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch. Fastball well outside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. For the current campaign, Contreras is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next to dig in, Hyunjin Ryu. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. 4 runs here in this half inning. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Guriel is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And they'll run this one in on him, and it can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Lane Thomas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
First delivery to him.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he makes the catch for the second out. And now here is Tommy Edmond, a fly out and a single for him so far. wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Daniel Ponce de Leon gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he fouls this one off. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So stepping in is Teoscar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch, and this is lined hard to deep left. Guriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next at the plate will be Seeger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Marte is off of first with 2 away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. The next 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
So next to hit is Rafael Devers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And now the first pitch. This is popped up. Hernandez into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
You got 2 balls.
And here's a
strike.
fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
2 out, bases loaded. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lourdes Guriel. His last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Marte has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Alex Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Alex Reyes.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here's the first offering. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Wilson Contreras will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career line against Reyes, he's 0 for 7. Now a A good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And that one yanked just foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Stepping up is Hyunjin Ryu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guerrero stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2. It's bunted into the air, and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Now to bat, Ketel Marte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. As a look, now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2 out with the man at first. Three balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two balls and a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Slow bouncer to the right side.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Castellanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Bader leads off first with one away. Two balls and a strike to Molina.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cody Whitley will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seeger is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Nicolas Castellanos will be next. The 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The right fielder, number 2.
So the next to bat will be Nicolas Castellanos. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicolas Castellanos. Whitley, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 27th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Bader is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in is Rafael Devers. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses. 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hernandez trying to get there. Devers, right field and carrying well. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And it's 1 and 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Count now a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals 2.
Meeting up for St. Louis, the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Carpenter, a native Texan. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Devers shading to his right. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That brings in Tommy Edmond. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 1 out, nobody on. On the line, that's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Edmond leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A pause and the 0-2.
Ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gallo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now it'll be Nolan Arenado. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ground ball to Seeger at short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. John Gant comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
John Gant.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First delivery to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Two 2-0, here it is. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Gant is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The pitcher, number 99, Hyunjin Ryu.
So now into the box is Vladimir Torres. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Vladimir Torres.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bader is right there, one down. Next, here is Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering, too low, 1-0. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next to stand in is Teoscar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate is Lourdes Guriel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
first pitch of the AB now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Loop down towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe.
That's a ball.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Wick, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
One strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 3-1. Misses there, ball 4. Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First delivery to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Renfroe, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Dylan Carlson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set. Here's the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Hyunjin Ryu records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Carlos Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.